Welcome to the 2018 edition of Rowlett on the Water, on the Move. I'm Tammy Dana-Bashian, Mayor of Rowlett.
And I'm Brian Funderburk, Rowlett City Manager.
Our show can be seen in 3 different ways. You can watch us on the city cable channel, RTN 16. You can see this show in high definition on our YouTube channel under the username Rowlett Texas Video. Or you can also watch us on streaming video by clicking the link on the front page of rowlett.com. This month's show is going to be a little different. We're going to dedicate the first half of our program to voter education about the upcoming May 5th bond election. The $59.9 million bond package includes 3 propositions to fund streets, parks, and public safety projects. If passed, there will be no increase in our city property tax rate. Without further ado, let's learn about the 2018 bond election.
Thanks, Tammy. The City of Rowlett will hold a Community Investment Program bond election on Saturday, May 5th. As Tammy said, if passed, residents will not experience an increase to the city property tax rate. This $59.9 million bond package includes these 3 propositions. Proposition A for street projects totaling $41.47 million. Proposition B for parks projects totals $8.955 million, and Proposition C for public safety projects totals $9.485. Each project was carefully considered and proposed by a group of volunteer residents that comprise the Community Investment Advisory Board, and the City Council voted unanimously to place these propositions on the ballot for our citizens' consideration. Here's a little story on how the projects in the bond package were identified. In 2016, the City Council appointed citizens and established the Community Investment Advisory Board as a permanent board to guide the Capital Improvement Plan, which is known as CIP, and provide recommendations to the City Council for proposed bond elections. Since November 2016, the CIB has toured city streets, parks, and facilities in an effort to develop a comprehensive project list and funding options that could then be refined and presented to the City Council for approval. They welcome citizen input to assist in the identification of projects through a series of public meetings with citizens, civic groups, and city advisory boards. Citizen input was also received through social media, an online project identification webpage, RTN 16, emails, and face-to-face conversations. So how is this possible with no tax rate increase? Until 2015, it had been nearly 10 years since the last measurable governmental bonds were issued. As a result, the city had a large curve where bonded indebtedness will significantly drop off in the near future. This provides an opportunity to capture some of that capacity through a series of bonds issued over the next 3 years, and including the amount of growth that we're having, then we can issue $59.9 million, all without a city tax rate increase.
Here's a look at the street projects within Proposition A that totals $41.47 million. Phase 2 of Lake Country Estates and Southridge Addition street construction, $2.8 million. This includes rebuilding streets, sidewalks, drainage system, street trees, and lighting on Cheyenne Drive and Linwood Drive. Turn lanes at strategic locations along arterial streets, $3.5 million. This project includes turn lanes to improve traffic circulation and mitigate delay. The exact locations will be determined after traffic studies, which is included in the design cost. Miller Road reconstruction, $6 million. This includes the reconstruction of Miller Road east of the railroad tracks to Dow Rock Road from a 2-lane asphalt to a 4-lane divided concrete roadway with drainage system, sidewalks, and street lighting. Dallas County has also obligated $2.8 million in funding for this project, which will have a total estimated cost of $8.8 million. Phase 2 Dow Rock Estates street reconstruction, $3.4 million. This includes rebuilding streets, sidewalks, curbs, drainage system, street trees, and lighting on Highgate Lane, Yorkshire Drive, Shesham Drive, and Kensington Drive. Alley Reconstruction Program, $7 million. This program includes the rebuilding of alleys and drainage systems to be identified from the Top 50 Alley Reconstruction Plan, which can be reviewed at rowlett.com/Top 50 Alleys. Phase 2 Highland Meadows street reconstruction, $2.2 million. This includes the rebuilding of streets, sidewalks, curbs, drainage system, street trees, and lighting on portions of Willowbrook Drive, Miami Drive, and Westfield Drive. Phase 1 Lakeland Heights, $3.48 million. This project includes rebuilding of streets, sidewalks, curbs, drainage systems, street trees, and lighting on portions of Smart Street, Kyle Road, Patricia Lane, and Lisa Drive. Chesa Road reconstruction, $12.5 million. This is the reconstruction of Chesa Road from Dowrock Road to Miller Road, from a 2-lane asphalt to a 4-lane divided and undivided concrete roadway with drainage system, sidewalks, and street lighting. This also includes widening Dowrock Road to a 6-lane divided roadway for approximately 300 feet on either side of Chesa Road. Brian, that's a mouthful.
Boy, it is a mouthful.
We have a lot of street and alley reconstruction funds dedicated to this bond. Very, very important for our community.
Mayor, this is the single biggest proposition we've ever had in streets and alleys, and boy, is it needed. You know, when you look at all that we've spent, say in the last 5 to 10 years, particularly during the Great Recession, it was mostly maintenance. You know, all we could do is really fix, individual sections or, maybe some concrete repairs. These projects is full, in-depth reconstruction. And the reason that's important is that the streets and alleys that we're going to fix with this next bond election cannot be fixed or improved in any other way. They're to the point where only reconstruction can fix them.
There was a lot of discussion on the highest priority here. There was a lot of projects identified by the Community Investment Advisory Board, many more needs than we have funds, but a huge amount of this bond package is dedicated to streets and alleys. And one thing I wanted to mention is that there is other alley funding other than just this capital project funding through our normal budgeting process. So it is important to note that there are more funds coming to alleys than just this proposed bond package.
There is, Mayor. We're spending a couple $1 million a year on alley maintenance just out of our operating budget. But again, some of these alleys can't be fixed without reconstruction, and that's why these bond dollars are sorely needed.
Very good.
Now let's review the park projects in Proposition B, totaling $8.955 million. Phase 1 of Hereford Park, $1.8 million. This includes the design of a park master plan and the beginning of Phase 1 construction to include trails, event space, and a splash pad. The project will be phased across several years. Wet Zone Water Park, $700,000. This is the Phase 2 of renovations to include new future speed slide, replace lighting, sound system, and playground. Lakefront at Pecan Grove on Main Street, $400,000. This includes improving the parking lot and adding possible lakefront park amenities. Kenwood Heights Parks, $250,000. These improvements include a new basketball court, signage, and an irrigation system. Twin Star Park, $250,000. This is for playground updates, signage, and again, irrigation. Trail construction, $2.47 million. This will complete additional trail projects outlined in the 2018 Parks Master Plan. Waterview Golf Course, $1.1 million. This project includes renovating 23 greens and replacing retaining walls on holes 3, 8, and 18. A mobile stage, $300,000. This is for the purchase of an expandable stage for large and small city events. Community Park, $600,000. This includes sports field upgrades, baseball scoreboards, and adding a sidewalk from the Waterview Park entrance to the parking area. Shorewood Park, $200,000. This project includes the installation of restrooms as well as the restoration and improvement of the baseball field. Sports field construction, $500,000. This includes additional practice baseball and soccer fields in appropriate locations. Environmental Learning Center design and funding match, $250,000. A $50,000 match with Keep Rowlett Beautiful funds for the schematic design, and $200,000 will be used as a match for funding raised by Keep Rowlett Beautiful and other nonprofits for construction. Again, Mayor, $8.955 million worth of parks and trails. What a wonderful, wonderful proposition.
You know, Quality of life is very, very important for residents, for any community, and it has been a high priority in this community to upgrade our parks and to provide more trail system, and this helps us get a long ways towards that goal.
It does. It really does. And you know, the other thing, Mayor, is that we're adding amenities that our public wants. Restrooms in some facilities, just like we've been doing recently with shade, because there's so many playgrounds and those areas that people cannot really effectively use unless there's shade to cool off before they play some more. So this is a really good package for Rowlett. It's a great time for it. I am very excited with the trail system and all the other improvements.
Absolutely. The third and final proposition on the ballot is Proposition C, which includes public safety and facilities totaling $9.485 million. The design and construction of Fire Station 2, $9.05 million. Fire Station 2, which serves the southeast quadrant of Rowlett, has reached the end of its useful life. The current facility opened in 1986 and has undergone a previous renovation already. The new facility will be located on Schrady Road. This project also includes an emergency traffic signal at Schrady and Dalrock. Future Municipal Complex Needs Assessment, $300,000. This includes the development of a facility needs assessment for the city services and evaluate options for a municipal complex. It also includes development of a schematic and construction cost estimate for planning purposes to determine the feasibility of funding and selected facility options in a future bond election. So, Brian, Proposition C is very important to the future of our city. Fire Station 2 is not meeting the needs of our community in that quadrant of the city and is absolutely critical part of this bond offering.
Yes, it is, Mayor. And as we know, during the tornado that hit that side of the city, that fire station was extremely important for our public. This new facility also gives us a chance to make some changes to how we house our emergency information data centers. It allows us to put a hardened room into it so that we can store our technology, and that no matter what happens, we will be able to keep that. Had that tornado hit on this side, where we could have lost technology, it would have delayed our response. And so as it is, having the ability to protect that is so important.
Very good. We would have 2 emergency operation locations in town, one here at our Fire Station 1,
Yep.
and one at our new Fire Station 2.
Yes,
2
Mayor.
different segments of town.
Yes, and not only is that great for redundancy, but also for the other importance is to have that hardened room.
Absolutely.
And to protect it.
Very good.
So how can you get more information? Consider attending one of our 2018 bond election information meetings. The first meeting will be held on Thursday, April 5th from 6 to 8 p.m. at Rowlett City Hall, which is on 4000 Main Street. The second meeting will be held on Thursday, April 19th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Rowlett Community Center, 5300 Main Street. These meetings will also be broadcast live on the City of Rowlett Facebook page. You'll be able to view the meeting and ask questions without ever leaving home. To watch the meeting on Facebook Live, visit the city's page at facebook.com/City of Rowlett, Texas, or you could follow the Facebook link on the front page of Rowlett.com. Video playback of these meetings will be available the following day on Rowlett.com and RTN 16. For detailed information, contact information, and to see an interactive project map, visit Rowlett.com/2018 bond. And you can also ask us a question at any time by using the email address 2018bond@rowlett.com.
Early voting will be held from April 23rd to May 1st at the Rowlett City Hall Annex located at 4004 Main Street. Then Election Day is Saturday, May 5th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. Voting on Election Day is precinct specific. Your precinct number is found on your voter registration card next to the year of your birth. You may also look up your precinct number on the Dallas County Elections or Rockwall County Elections websites. Visit Rowlett.com/2018 bond for links to these pages. If voters approve this bond package, the issuance of bonds will take place over a 3-year period, with the first issuance to occur in late summer of 2018. The design, planning, and construction of the approved projects will occur over the next 3 years. So we got a lot going on with this bond, a lot of information. I hope that our residents, tune in to these broadcasts. Hopefully they can join us at some of these meetings or watch them on Facebook Live. There's a lot of information they need, and we're trying to provide that information and get that out to the public.
That's right, Mayor. And one thing I'd like us to do is also to thank our Community Investment Advisory Board members. They have served on this committee for about 2 years now, and they have spent so much time to tour our facilities and to get out in the field and to come back for meetings. And some of those meetings lasted hours at a time. They have put so much into this project, and to make sure that we have the right selection of projects for the right time for Rowlett. So we really do appreciate them.
Absolutely. It was really interesting to City Council in that, their recommendation is what we approved. Mm-hmm. And when you consider all the needs and wants in this community and all the different projects they identified, I thought that was just remarkable, and what a great job they did. Welcome back. I'm excited to announce preferred DART downtown Rowlett station parking for Rowlett residents. DART is starting a permit parking program at the downtown Rowlett station, which will offer preferred parking to residents of Rowlett and those from other DART member cities. Customers who display a valid DART resident parking permit decal on their vehicle will be able to park in the lots designated permit parking only, areas A and B on the map shown on the screen. To receive a resident parking permit, a motorist must provide current and valid proof of residency and verification of vehicle ownership. DART representatives will issue permits at the downtown Rowlett station weekdays from Wednesday, March 28th through Friday, April 6th from 6 a.m. to 2 p.m. After that, permits may be obtained at Rowlett City Hall at 4000 Main Street. There is no cost associated with this permit. Beginning May 7th, vehicles in permit-only areas without a valid permit will be subject to a citation. So, Brian, we've been working on this for a while. We have very, very full parking lot at our DART station, and our residents had a desire to have priority parking. Since we're a DART city and we're contributing 1 cent of our sales tax, we thought that was something that was due to our residents.
Mayor, it was interesting when DART did the analysis to determine how many customers were Rowlett residents or DART member cities at least.
Right.
And almost 40% of those using it were not from DART, they were from other cities. And as a result, it makes sense for our residents as well as other DART member cities who have literally paid in millions and millions of dollars into DART to have preferred parking. What a great program.
And our parking lot's still open. It's just that the 2 closest lots will be dedicated to those that have that sticker in place. And DART member cities, residents of DART member cities can obtain those stickers.
Yep, that's right. And the other thing, Mayor, they're moving pretty quick on this. There'll be warnings for a while, But by the end of April, early May, enforcement will be in high gear and we'll be ready to go.
Very good.
The Rowlett Public Library is moving back to Main Street. The last day at 5702 Rowlett Road location will be Saturday, May 5th. The library will then be closed for the month of May. They will then reopen on Main Street on Wednesday, June the 6th. While they are closed, no materials are due and fines will not accrue. Materials can still be returned to our 5702 Rowlett Road location until they're open on Main Street. Customers will still be able to access our 24/7 electronic resources such as Overdrive, Hoopla, and BrainFuse through the library catalog site at rowlett.biblionics, that's biblionics.com. Mayor, I am so excited that we're moving the library back downtown. And I will tell you that staff and our contractors have done such a fabulous job in laying it out. Our library task force has been involved in making sure that the amenities that we've always wanted in our library, such as a community living room and a teen center, and an additional space when there's spillover for our reading programs for the children, that all of that is there. Free Wi-Fi. It's absolutely fantastic that we're going into this new library, and just cannot wait.
And our library staff is also so excited, and I think the residents are absolutely going to love it. It's going to be a great new space. It's going to have some amenities, like you said, that we've never had, and it's going to bring a synergy to our downtown area that's just going to increase the great atmosphere that we're building down there. So we're very, very excited about that. The Great American Cleanup will take place on Saturday, April 7th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. We want you to join the fun. Volunteers of all ages are invited to join Keep Rowlett Beautiful in a citywide parks, streets, and lakefront cleanup effort. All volunteers are then invited back to the pavilion after the cleanup for a volunteer appreciation luncheon that will include food, prize drawings, and music. Enjoy hot dogs, drinks, chips, and cookies as you share your stories of the day. For more information, visit keeprowlettbeautiful.org. So, Brian, we have these cleanups twice a year. They're very, very successful. It's a great way to get to know your neighbors and to help your community. And these cleanups do a really, really important job for the city of Rowlett on keeping our areas clean.
You know, Mayor, we are so fortunate to have such a great organization like Keep Rowlett Beautiful that runs these programs. And they hit areas that we're often not going to be able to clean up with our normal staffing levels. And so the huge volunteer effort that we get from the public, a lot of times they have kids there, churches, just our general public. Keep Rowlett does a wonderful job in organizing these events and staffing them and encouraging people to come out. We're just so blessed to have them in our community.
It's a great opportunity to get your group together, like you mentioned, church groups, Girl Scout groups, Boy Scout groups, school organizations, National Honor Societies. It's a great way to get volunteer hours and to do good for your community.
Speaking of spring cleaning, did you know that brush and bulky pickup is available from FCC with no phone call necessary? Just place brush and bulky waste in front of your house between the curb and sidewalk by 7 a.m. on your trash collection day. It cannot be piled on top of the water meter access or in front of a fire hydrant. And be sure there's not a vehicle blocking the access. FCC will pick up the bulk items from a minor remodel, things like the replacement of a ceiling fan, light fixture, or faucet, but they will not pick up any type of construction debris like tile, porcelain, mason, or other remodel materials. Appliances will be picked up as long as all fluids have been evacuated. HVAC, window units, refrigerators, freezers must have the refrigerant removed. Lawn equipment like weed eaters, edgers, hedge trimmers must have all oil or gas removed. Please visit rowlett.com/brush and bulk pickup for more information and FCC contact information. If you would like to dispose of debris yourself, Rowlett residents are also allowed to use the CM Hinton landfill twice per calendar year at no charge. Residents must first obtain a landfill pass from the City of Rowlett by presenting a valid driver's license and current water bill at Public Works, Utility Billing, or the City Secretary's office on Main Street. Mayor, this is a great program for our community. It was very important when we went out for bid for our trash pickup 6 years ago now with Waste Management, and again now with FCC, that our residents, as long as they can get it to the curb, it goes away. And that was just so very important, and we're so fortunate to have this quality of program.
Absolutely, and it was something that was very important to our residents. And so we made sure that we found a vendor that could continue to supply that service. And it's used widely throughout our town. So, and we're very, very fortunate that we're able to provide that service to our residents.
And I think the other thing, Mayor, too, is just to draw emphasis to the fact that our residents can use the C.M. Hilton landfill twice a year for free. It just seems like there's always something in the garage or maybe in the house that you just got to get rid of, and it's not your trash day, and maybe you're doing some spring cleaning. What a great way just to put it all in the truck and to take it up there for free.
And you have to get a permit.
That's right.
And you can find out that information on Rowlett.com. The spring Main Street Market will be held on Mother's Day weekend on Saturday, May 12th from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. in downtown Rowlett. Join us for this semi-annual event as we create community by supporting local businesses and celebrate the revitalization of downtown Rowlett. We'll have food trucks, live music, photo ops, and giveaways. Not only will we have vendors showing off their products, but we will also have artists creating their work live on site. Admission and parking are both free. Downtown Rowlett is becoming a great place to dine, shop, and spend a day with friends and family. We're excited to invite our community to join us for a day of shopping with the Main Street Market event. For more information, you can visit mainstreetmarketrowlett.com. I'm so excited about this. Our first Main Street Market in the fall of 2017 was just an incredible event. It warmed my heart. And it's all about, we're starting to see the benefits of revitalizing our downtown, and that will continue to grow. And I hope that residents will come down and enjoy this event this spring.
You know, Mayor, it is interesting. Some years ago, downtown is where we did a lot of our events. And then during the construction, we kind of had to move off to another location for a couple years. But it is so much fun to see it coming back downtown, like we did with the holiday parade last fall. And now with this event, and Music on Main that we'll be doing this summer, all the different things that we are going to do to promote downtown and to have a place that we really can enjoy. And so this is very exciting to Rowlett and our residents.
We hope you can join us.
Recently, Tammy had a chance to sit down with Councilmember Blake Margolis to discuss the newly formed Rowlett Youth Council. Let's take a look at that interview.
I'm here with Councilman Blake Margolis, and we're here to talk about the Rowlett Youth Council, a recent initiative that we're undertaking and that we're very excited about, and we wanted to spend a few minutes with Blake to understand what it's all about. So welcome, Blake. We're glad to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
So you didn't waste any time getting busy once you became a councilman. And
Yes. Hit the floor running.
Started this initiative. Mm-hmm. Do you have a mission statement for this youth council?
Yes. The mission of the Rowlett Youth Council will be to provide a forum which educates the youth in Rowlett to the various operations of city business and allows the youth to be a voice to express their ideas and participate in government.
So that's an important mission. That's important that we get our youth involved in our city. So did you go look at other cities, what other cities are doing to model something after and get the best practices? What did you do to get ready for this?
Yes, I did go and look at examples of other youth councils in other cities. I took a trip to Garland to one of their youth council meetings and saw how they operated and was really inspired by what they were doing.
And how many youth do we think we will have as part of our youth council?
Yes, well, we are proposing 12 members who will serve one-year terms. It will last from August through May.
So a school year?
Yes, correct.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And this will be comprised of what age?
This will be comprised of sophomores, juniors, and seniors.
And will this only be Rowlett High School students, or how are we going to find these students?
So we are going out to Rowlett High School, Saxe High School, Garland High School, and Lakeview Centennial, and also the Rockwell ISD high schools to advertise this youth council to Rowlett residents.
But the requirement is a Rowlett resident.
Correct. Rowlett
not
resident.
a GISD student.
Correct.
But we are going to several schools to recruit for this,
Yes.
obviously. But we want anyone, any youth that is of that age, a sophomore, junior, or senior next year,
Correct.
a sophomore, junior, or senior next year, to maybe sign up to be considered for this youth council.
Yes.
So why would someone want to do this?
This is something that I wish existed before I was on council. The youth that will be involved in this will be heavily involved in the city operations. We'll get to know about how the city is run, and also decide what they want to see in the future for the youth in the city.
They're going to have a voice.
Yes, they are.
Just like our other boards and commissions that have voices in our decision making, that are able to interact directly with city council, they're going to have a voice in the future of Rowlett. And we need that voice. We need our youth's voice in the city, and that's the main reason we have formed this youth council. Will they have any fun?
Yes, I would hope so. Yes.
So it will be a way to get to work with your fellow youth and to maybe make some new friends, because it won't be just your high school. It'll be youth throughout the city of Rowlett that go to many different schools. What is the process to be considered for the youth council?
If you're currently a freshman, sophomore, or junior, you can find the application online at rowlett.com.
And that means that they'll be eligible next year, because next year they would be a sophomore, junior, or senior.
Correct.
And they can fill out the application. City council will review those applications, right?
Correct.
And then will we be interviewing these folks?
Yes, you will go through an interview process, and the council will appoint the candidate, which they believe is best.
The candidates, yes.
Yes.
There'll be 12.
Yes.
So how long is the application process?
The application process is about a month long.
So through the month of April,
Mm-hmm.
and then we'll start the interview process shortly thereafter.
Yes.
And so we're really looking forward to the Youth Council, and we hope that if you have any interest in this, please fill out an application. You can find it at rowlett.com. And we're very, very excited to get this going, the interview process this spring, and then the council will start in the fall. Welcome back. Our regularly scheduled council meetings will be April 3rd and April 17th, and our planning and zoning meetings will be April 10th and April 24th.
Make sure you're registered to vote for the 2018 bond election. The last day to register to vote or to make a change of address to be effective for the May 5th special bond election is April the 5th. You can find voter registration application on rowlett.com on the City Secretary's page.
And here are the 2018 bond election voting dates again. Early voting will take place April 23rd through May 1st at the Rowlett City Hall Annex, located at 4004 Main Street. Then Election Day is Saturday, May 5th, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. And remember, voting on Election Day is precinct specific. Your precinct number is found on your voter registration card next to the year of your birth. You may also look up your precinct number on the Dallas County Elections or Rockwall County Elections websites. Visit Rowlett.com 2018 bond for these links.
The 2018 bond election information meetings will be held Thursday, April 5th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at Rowlett City Hall, and Thursday, April 19th from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Rowlett Community Center.
DART will be holding public meetings to receive comments on a proposed service change that impacts Rowlett residents. In response to numerous customer requests, DART would implement a second on-call zone to primarily serve the western portion of Rowlett. The existing East Rowlett on-call zone would receive modifications as well. The first meeting will be the DART pre-public hearing community meeting on Monday, April 2nd at 6:30 p.m. at Rowlett City Hall. Then the DART public hearing will be held on Tuesday, April 10th at 6:30 p.m. at the DART headquarters boardroom located at 1401 Pacific Avenue in downtown Dallas. Please visit www.dart.org for more information.
And the Rowlett Parks and Recreation Department is proud to once again host Kid Fish on Saturday, April 28th from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. Community Park will be stocked with 500 pounds of adult catfish prior to the event, and prizes and trophies will be awarded to winners in 3 age divisions. This is a free event.
Then stick around for the 4th annual Rowlett Cardboard Boat Regatta after the Kidfish at 1:30 p.m. on Saturday, April 28th. Community Park will be full of spectators waiting to see who will float, sink, or swim at the 4th annual Rowlett Cardboard Boat Regatta. Contestants will make boats out of cardboard and tape and will rely on their inventions to keep them afloat as they race across Community Park Pond. Pre-registration is required and all teams will need to collect their own cardboard. Life vests are mandatory for all team members. Trophies will be awarded to the winners. Interested in registering a boat? Call the Rowlett Community Center at 972-412-6170 or contact Aaron Cleaver at acleaver@rowlett.com to obtain more information on the event, rules, and boat building basics prior to registering.
And the Rowlett Arts and Humanities Commission presents a new contest for our community's talented vocalist. It's called Rowlett Sings. Join us for the live show at the Rowlett Community Center on April 28th at 6 p.m. All performances are family friendly. A trophy will be awarded to each first, second, and third place winner. For more information, please visit rowlett.com/Rowlett Sings.
The second annual Rowlett Rumble Pickleball Tournament will be held May 4th through 6th.
Here we go.
Registration closes, something near and dear to my heart, some of you may know. Registration closes April 20th. This year's Rumble will be an outdoor tournament held at Herforth Park on 8 lighted courts and is intended for age groups 19 and older. For more information and links, please visit the Parks and Recreation page on rowlett.com.
And Keep Rowlett Beautiful's Rowlett Recycles Day is Saturday, May 5th from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. in the Rowlett High School parking lot. There's free electronics disposal and document shredding for Rowlett residents. Help keep it out of the landfill. Turn in any electronic equipment that has reached its end of life or its end of usage. Please call 972-463-3929 or visit the Keep Rowlett Beautiful website for more information. And finally, it's the Memorial Day celebration featuring Touch a Truck Saturday, May 26th at the Rowlett Community Center. The City of Rowlett comes together to honor the brave men and women who dedicated their lives to preserving our freedom. Citizens, friends, and family meet at the Rowlett Community Center to pay homage to our fallen soldiers. This special day continues with Touch a Truck. This will be a fun-filled, educational opportunity for children of all ages to touch, climb on, and explore over 25 trucks lined up throughout the Rowlett Community Center parking lot. The Memorial Day celebration is from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Touch a Truck will then run from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Thank you for watching the April 2018 edition of Rowlett on the Water, on the Move. Any information, date, or story heard on this show can be found on rowlett.com. Don't forget to visit City's Facebook page for the latest up-to-date information. See you next time on Rowlett on the Water, on the Move.